get us going. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Kentucky's offense has the football first here today. And there's the star running back jogging onto the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything: vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
Now begin with a quick throw to the left. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move, looking deep. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So UCF's offense out there for their first possession. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they get him down after the completion. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And he'll set up to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. The Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He lets it go on the move, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They're going to run it. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Handoff to the back. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is...
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, UCF.
Oh, just outstanding execution here.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, nice. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
Man, that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Powering through.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. Well, they trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And that run produces a decent gain. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air. Turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab behind the line, it's Schneider. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Now it's second down here.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
They make the stop. A solid game that time.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback keeps the football. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He knocks this one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, UCF.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Schneider. And he's tackled after the catch.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. They'll kick it away here. And it's taken at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. The Knights come to the line in a hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the football. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here we go on 4th down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Knights. This offense is still clicking, but they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. And that falls incomplete as time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Number 19, set to kick off.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking right. This one caught.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
The Knights moving quickly down the field here.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
The Knights will line up on 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Can he get there on the ground? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to the right, but it's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Extending the play now. And he'll be brought down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense operating from the pistol. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. He'll pitch it. Inside the 15. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Knights. And the beatdown continues. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Bringing pressure. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The tight end has got it, and the gain just good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And bulldozing his way through. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But
and he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. They're setting out to try the PAT. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, yeah, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
35, Kentucky.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good